How's it going, everybody? Welcome to Dead by Daylight in Post. My name is Anon, and today I will be bringing you guys a very short Huntress game, just under 10 minutes. We are going to be playing on the Thompson house, and this is going to be my first attempt at post commentary. Now, normally all of my commentary that I've ever done in the years that I've been doing this has all been live. But I've been finding that getting my thoughts together as the action is taking place is a bit difficult, so I'm hoping that this form of commentary will give me an opportunity to give more analytical, more informative kind of commentary. So here we're going to have our first encounter with Ashley. It's not a good one. I'm not going to lie to you guys, I haven't played Huntress in quite a bit. I've been playing other killers, trying to get blood points and things, so my hatchets are a little off this game. As I get back into the groove of things, the hatchets are going to get better. But we end up securing the kill, because this guy really had not a lot of good options outside of sticking with that first pallet, which I'm not really sure why he didn't. So immediately, immediately after getting the hook, I have a pretty good idea of where I can find some people because they keep failing skill checks for whatever reason. But immediately after I unhook, I go grab some hatchets. I'm not sure why I went for a long-range hatchet throw because I know that gen is enclosed by the shack. But that is something that I tried pretty hard to integrate this game was longer shots. That was just a fun little mind game that I played on the Dwight. We got a cheeky slash on the Nia. Not really a priority to chase her a whole lot. We can get some Lightbringer points by kicking the gen and keep these guys from making too much progress. So they've unhooked. Ashley's actually still hooked. Here I'm gonna try another long hatchet throw. Doesn't really pan out a whole lot. But now we're going to go to our next best lead as to where they are, which is the hook. And luckily Meg decides to get caught in a somewhat open area. Now here she definitely should have dropped the pallet, but she did not, which means, and again, she should have dropped the pallet. I'm pretty sure I would have been stunned from that range. But instead, she decides to run. I'm not quite sure what her plan is. I will admit to you guys, I'm relatively low rank at the moment, so the survivors aren't really the best, and I'm certainly used to better survivors, so this kind of strange decision making is throwing me off. Once again, another long throw. I feel like I came relatively close to hitting it. But again, no results, mostly because this is really the first game I've ever tried to do any type of serious attempts at long throws with Huntress. So we had a small moment here where I was making sure that I couldn't find anybody, and I couldn't. Again, someone's failing skill checks in the shack, because why not, I guess. I guess that goes to show what my rank is, again, because people are failing skill checks. And I have nothing to be... They have no excuse. There's really no reason for them to be missing skill checks. Again, we're going to grab some Lightbringer. We're going to break the pallet. I decided not to refill on hatchets this time around, because I've still got 3. I've still got some pretty good options. And occasionally, when you've got a corn map with corn vision going on, I like to try to do like blind throws just in case, especially considering I still have 2 hatchets to throw. Nice hatchet in the back of the head to secure that one. We are, however, going to try a cheeky throw here. Didn't quite have the angle on it, though. I could go after the Dwight, but this Meg's on death hook anyway, and I'm pretty sure I can just go find him after he runs off. We are out of hatchets, though, so we are going to go grab some more. Iron Maiden doing a lot of work here, saving us not a lot of time, but believe it or not, it's very significant. Even the smallest time saves are very, very important. So, interesting thing about that swing. First of all, I missed. I should not have missed. But I distinctly remember that moment when it happened. I remember having so much tunnel vision that when I swung, I did not see her. If you're watching the video, you can clearly see her in front of me. She was completely in view, and I just didn't see her. And it wasn't until I started looking around and she had moved that I then saw her. So we tried to take advantage of barbecue and chili again, didn't quite see anybody, so now my thought process is I need to start checking our generators, see what kind of progress these guys are making, figure out what gens they're working on. So I got off to the right, I've got Ashley also, so because I saw these guys, figured might as well just go for the chase, not really go for, to figure out the gens. Here's a pretty sexy shot, not gonna lie. It's not a thing to flick hatchets, so that's about as close as a flick is gonna be. And keep in mind, I'm playing on console too, so flicking a hatchet is just really not a thing. I elected to not slug here just because barbecue and chili would give me more information, and it did. It gave me. Why on earth would you go into a locker quickly? Like, I'm gonna hear that. That blew my mind when it happened, and I'm still kind of bumfuzzled at the moment. And then you stayed in the locker. I could understand doing that to bait me into thinking you're in a locker and then getting out. But you didn't, so I'm very confused. But yeah, barbecue and chili giving us a lot of good information from hooking Ashley, and now we're wrapping up the game, actually. Now all we've got to do is find the Nia and hook her. And then the next couple minutes are going to be spent waiting on these guys to struggle. So I guess I'll go into the build real fast. We have barbecue and chili for obvious reasons. It's super valuable information, and it gives us a decent amount of additional blood points. Thanatophobia is probably my favorite perk in the game, especially on Huntress. If you're landing hatchets, that perk is very good. And especially considering Huntress struggles a lot with pressure, having Thanatophobia to slow down the generators, at least even just the small amount that it does, is actually super useful. Iron Maiden, purely for luxury, it's just to make hatchets go by quicker. And then Huntress's, not Huntress's Lullaby, fucking Nurse's Calling for the heals. It didn't really come into play this game, but it is a lot of very good information. And being sure to close that hatch for the extra points. And that is going to wrap it up. Thank you guys for watching. Really do appreciate it. Let me know if you guys enjoy these types of videos. I'm not sure how I feel about it just yet. Once again, this is like attempt number 2 at this video, and I utterly fucked it up the first time. So I'm really happy that I actually got through the video this time. But yeah, let me know, and I'll let you guys see the result screen, so you guys know what rank I'm rank 15. So, and I believe these guys were like rank 18 and 20. So the questionable plays were completely understandable. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. I'm wanting to do this a lot more, but I definitely wanted my first game doing this to be a Huntress game, just because she is my best killer. She is my favorite killer. And it just felt right. But like I said, really looking to do this a lot more often, trying to be more informative and a lot more analytical. With longer games and games that have like more tech to them, I'll try to be more informative. But for now, this was a good, fast game. Thank you all for watching. As always, I love y'all. God bless, and I'll catch y'all next time. Peace.